What's happening, my people? This is Justin with Sillage Scents, and I have got two brand new fragrance clones from a Middle Eastern brand that is well regarded in the community. I think they're just now beginning to come west, and that's a trend that I hope really continues. Before we get into this video, I want to remind you to give a like if you like the video, and also subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let me know down in the comments, have you had any experience with this brand and what do you think? So the brand is Riifs or Riifs, I've heard it pronounced, and some sub-brand of the company is Nusuk, N-U-S-U-K. And so I have one from Nusuk and then I have one from Riifs. And so these are two fragrances that each have already begun to get a number of clones. One of them's been around for years, one of them's actually quite new. And I have had fragrances from Riifs for a good while now, probably about a year. One of the first ones I picked up was this one right here. It's a dupe of Prada L'Homme, and it's actually really good. This is called Avant Garde. It is a powerful, powdery iris fragrance with a good dose of cardamom in the opening. I find their version of this DNA to be significantly stronger, especially for the first few hours, than the Prada actually is. Again, this one's just called Avant Garde. And then I have another one that my sons have, so I don't have it on me. And that one is an alternative to Terenzi Kirke. You know, a strong, powerful, fruity, sweet, woody fragrance. And again, it is nuclear strong. It's a 10-hour fragrance, very good quality. I already know the brand, I like the brand. So when Riifs reached out to me and said, hey, can we send you a couple fragrances? You do a video and tell your viewers what you think. I said, sure thing, send them on over. And so I was given both of these fragrances for free, but I'm still going to tell you my honest thoughts on them. So this first one is from Nusuk. It does not say Riifs anywhere on the packaging. And this one is called Muka Leif. And as soon as I sprayed it on, I thought, ooh, I know what this fragrance is. I know what it's supposed to be. And so you get immediately a smoky oud. You get an incensey oud with a lot of sweetness, like a warm, rich, honeyed kind of sweetness. You get a lot of spice. You get a very clear cinnamon note, kind of a hot spiciness. And so I thought initially, I bet this is supposed to be Ombre Nomad, their version of Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomad. But I couldn't find anything online about it, so I reached out to the brand and they confirmed, sure enough, this is their take on Ombre Nomad. So again, this is called Muka Leif, and I recorded a video the other day as I was driving around. I've worn this fragrance about 3 times since I got it. I think I can really give you a good impression of what this fragrance is all about. But I'm going to play a little clip of me driving around wearing this. Today I am wearing this fragrance from Riifs. I think it's Riifs. I need to find out the pronunciation on that. But this is a super strong, I'm at a stop sign, clone of Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomad. I had a few thoughts whenever I first sprayed it on. One is, this is going to be a beast. This is going to be one that if you accidentally sprayed a couple too many sprays, you would probably be going to wash something off. Another thought that and it's also spicy. There's like a cinnamon pepper, you know, kind of like hot spiciness, warm spiciness to it as well. So oud, spices, incense, and honey is what I get. I don't even know if honey is a note. I don't have the notes handy. But sprayed it on a little bit the past couple days. I've been testing. I've had so many fragrances come in, so I've been testing a bunch. But this one is a strong, dark oud fragrance that is surprisingly attractive. And I think, I mean, obviously Louis Vuitton is going to go for things that people enjoy. I don't think they're going to come out with some sort of like a funky, you know, fecal oud or something like that. But it's definitely oud and it's strong. But here's the thing that surprised me. I sprayed it on this morning, 3 sprays, like 3 half sprays really. And I'd been wearing it about a half hour, so I went downstairs and I said to my wife, who, you know, she likes mass-pleasing stuff. She likes freshies, and occasionally she'll surprise me because she'll like some leather or spicy dark fragrance that I wear, but I did not think she would like this one. And so I went up to her and I said, do me a favor, let me know what you think about this fragrance, but don't get too close, you know, from about a foot away. And so she gets about a foot away, and so she like leaned all the way in and she smelled it, and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be too strong, she's going to hate it. And she said, oh, I like it. And I said, wait, what do you mean you like it? As in, like, you'd want me to wear this? And she said, yeah, you know, don't wear too much, but I like it. It smells really good. It's sweet. I like it. And that was all she said. I mean, she's not going to give a complex breakdown of the notes or anything like that. And so then my daughter was laying on the couch. She's home from school today. She didn't feel well. So I went over to her and I said, what do you think about this? And she smelled it, and she will tell me in a heartbeat, like 95% of what I wear, she's like, oh, I hate that, you know. So she smelled it, and she's like, oh, it smells good. And I was like, really? You think it smells good? And she said, yeah, I really like it. And so that whole thing surprised me. I figured this would be one that, like, a real, you know, fragrance enthusiast, a connoisseur would appreciate for sure. But my wife and my daughter, my daughter actually likes a little more complexity than my wife does. But it surprised me that both of them really liked it, and my wife told me that she would like for me to wear it. So it is an oud fragrance. You're going to know that right away, but it's oud and incense, so it's a dark, smoky, woody fragrance, and it's got spice and honeyed sweetness. And so I would say, if that sounds good to you, you're probably going to like this. If you like sweet and spicy fragrances and smoky, because the incense is for real, like, it's noticeable. It is something that you're going to notice. If all of that sounds good to you, then you're probably going to like this fragrance. Really interesting, quite powerful oud fragrance. You might want to check it out. And so, as you saw in the video, I was very impressed with this one. It's long lasting. My wife liked it, of all things. That was a big surprise. If you want a great interpretation of Ombre Nomad, then you should probably think about picking up Muka Leif. Really good stuff right here. All right, and this next one, this is another one that I sprayed it on, and I thought, actually with this one, I thought, I don't know what this is exactly. It reminds me very heavily of something, but it's a twist on that fragrance. I'm talking about Privé Platinum, or Platinum Privé. And whenever I looked it up online, people were saying that this was supposed to be Silver Mountain water. The reason that was a little bit confusing to me is because when you spray the fragrance on, you get this beautiful, sweet lemon lime, almost like Sprite. It's literally like Sprite, like a sweet, almost fizzy kind of lemon lime. And for the first half hour or so, that is the dominant accord that you get, is a sweet lemon lime, almost rindy kind of fruitiness. And then the Silver Mountain water, kind of tea, inky, that airy kind of transparent feel that you get from Silver Mountain water starts to come up. It's there in the background right when you spray it on, but I actually like the fact that for the initial opening for about a half hour, you get that sweet lemon lime beauty, and then the fragrance morphs a little bit. But I will tell you, this is significantly different from the other clones of Silver Mountain water that I have. This one is a twist, though, in that you get, I think, something much more mass-pleasing in the opening with this sweet citrus fruitiness, and then it morphs into something that is very familiar with Silver Mountain water. I think it's a very interesting twist, and I think a take that a lot of people are really going to like on Silver Mountain water. So again, this one is called Privé Platinum, and if you like Silver Mountain water, but maybe it's a little too niche for you, or maybe there's something about it that is just, you know, there's not much sweetness to it. There's not much that's going to cause other people to say, oh, I like the way that that smells, just to be honest. This one does add something that I think is going to be really appealing to people in that category. So again, Privé Platinum. So if you want to check out these fragrances, I'm going to do my best to find links where you can purchase them, and I'll put them down under the video. But this is a brand in general, I would say, if you can find them, you will probably be happy with what you get. Overwhelmingly, what you see online is that people are pretty impressed with this brand. I just hope they continue to bring more offerings here where you can get them in the West. So let me know down in the comments, what have you tried from this brand? What has been your impression? Also, let me know, what do you think specifically of Ombre Nomad? This is such a powerful fragrance, and as we're heading into cold weather, this stuff was made for some fall and winter weather, and I'm really looking forward to wearing it. So thank you so much for watching. I am Justin. This is Sillage Scents. Give the video a like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.